What is the best video game for couples to play? My so and I play Dead by Daylight as survivors. We get frustrated together when the killer is good. And we cheer together when the killer is bad. Perfect bonding experience. Gang Beasts. Trust me, you will laugh yourselves to death. Overcooked. If you love a cooperation challenge. It could also ruin your relationship. Edit. Ooh, Silver. Also. For those looking for a similar experience with less stress. You might try Diner Bros. Though I think it's only on Steam, PC at the moment. Snipperclips. It's for two people and it's where people work together. Edit. Thanks for the awards and upvotes. It means a lot to me. My wife and I play Don't Starve together a lot on the PC. We both have our own PCs and it is such a great time. Edit. First ever gold. That is awesome. Thanks a ton. Besides DST. My wife and I love playing single-player detective games where you need to solve an overarching mystery. We get addicted and we must complete it together, and she usually watches and helps solve while I do the actual playing. They are a slow burn with hardly any action and are great to spend time with a partner on. Examples are the Paintscreek Killings and Return of the Obra Dinn as our two favorites we spent dedicated time together on. If you're so is into action games. Borderlands. Sniper Elite. Left 4 Dead. Also Battle Royales. If you're so is into non-violent games. Stardew Valley. Factorio. Minecraft. Terraria. Starbound. Don't Starve Together. Etc. If you're so is not used to video games. Story-driven games you can play together such as the Red Strings Club. Oxenfree. Life is Strange. Telltale games in general. If you're so is into board games, party games. Monster Prom. Tricky Towers. Town of Salem. Etc. Would also recommend. Dungeon of the Endless Coop Tower Defense Dungeon Crawler and The Escapists 2 Silly Prison Break Sim. Borderlands split screen is great. My husband and I always argue about getting the best loot and guns. Edit. Lots of folks saying to duplicate loot. Part of the fun is the competition we have to get the best things first and wind each other up. It's part of our gaming dynamic. Fireboy and Watergirl 3. The Ice Temple. My wife doesn't really like video games, but she loves playing co-op Lego Jurassic Park with me. So I think most of the Lego games would work. They are also great if you want to play with your kids. All depends on what kind of games you're into. But me and my wife have really enjoyed Minecraft. She loves to build. I love to explore and set up farms, and Resident Evil 5. Nothing is as ostentatious a show of love as saving your wife from a chainsaw man, or vice versa. Edit. Vice versa as in me saving her from the chainsaw man. Though I guess in the end he is the one who truly needed saving. Rayman Legends. Good platforming fun. You can easily knock your friends into their death though. So this one is a marriage tester, Gang Beasts, with other friends as well. She loves this game. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, 2/3. Finding the first two may be tedious. Edit. To find, but the third is out on Switch and very solid if you like arcadey brawlers. Divinity. Original Sin 1 and 2. Local co-op on PS4 and I think PC as well. We love this game. It's basically D&D in video game form. Dungeons and Dragons. We play 3.5e cause that's what we learned on. I DM 2 campaigns that she is a player in. And we also play in 2 other campaigns that are DM'd by different friends of ours. She also just likes to watch me play more cinematic games like The Last of Us, which she was very invested in. We switch off games like Splatoon 2 and Katamari as well. Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime. You both pilot a spaceship and have to cooperate to complete the levels. It's super fun and the music is great. Little Big Planet. My husband and I have never laughed harder when we were playing the Boomtown level and one of us kept setting off the bombs. Crusader Kings 2. If your partner doesn't leave you for marrying your hot pagan daughter, then your relationship is true. Also holds up in game. I know a couple that plays Destiny 2 together a lot. They have a good time. Also a big +1 for Minecraft. Any of the Lego games. Though I'm particularly fond of Lego Lord of the Rings. They're very entertaining and all have split-screen co-op. Wife and I played through Divinity. Original Sin. The pacing and co-op elements were great. And we both enjoyed the writing. Plus you can save basically any time. Which makes it good for nights where we didn't have a ton of time. Here are the games my BF and I play. Most of the games we play are PC games and we play with controllers. I will note if they are not PC. We are both game nerds. So we play some obscure things sometimes. Overcooked. My guy and I love it. It is challenging, silly and fun. It is also a coup-style game, so you need to communicate, plan and support to be able to complete some of the super hard levels. Supports up to 4 players. Cuphead. OMG hard. Side-scrolling shooter game done in the style of 1930s cartoons, hand-animated. And a Netflix show coming out soon. I suck at it, but we still have fun with it. For up to 2 players. Lego games, Xbox 360. Fun. Nostalgic. Story-based and lots of game options. We are currently playing LEGO Star Wars and Pirates of the Caribbean. Various emulator games. We have played arcade games on emulator. Last one was TMNT Arcade. Later got to play the actual machine at a convention and beat it. We have even played games that are older than us both, 37. Wife here. Dash. Life is Strange. Overcooked. Portal 2 Co-op. Gang Beasts. Mount Your Friends. Parkitect. Sims 4. City Skylines. Lego Harry Potter. Zelda Breath of the Wild. PUBG. Paper Mario Edit. Added more. Not as a co-op. But it's fun to play something like Fallout and let your significant other pick all the decisions. Dialogue options. And where to go next. Rayman Legends is severely underrated. My wife and I played this to 100%. Great couch co-op. 1v1 maps in CSGO. If your relationship can survive that, it can survive anything. Minecraft. Lovers in a dangerous spacetime. Pika Niku. Snipperclips. Overcooked 1 and 2. Also, if one of you enjoys watching something more story-based, most of the choose-your-own-adventure games work great. Life is Strange. Until Dawn. The Walking Dead. Etc. One of the first dates with my wife was playing Borderlands 2 LAN party style in my living room. Now we play Civ. Correction. She plays charting while I play Civ. Civilization on high difficulty. If your relationship can endure that, move on to a board game called Diplomacy. If it can survive that, put a ring on it. Mario Odyssey. Playing as Cappy is actually pretty fun. For a game where either can be badasses but together is better. Dynasty Warriors. Most Warriors games that are multiplayer fits this. For a game where teamwork is crucial. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Until Dawn. If she gets scared she might hug you. I'll probably get some hate for this, but Pokémon Go. You basically go out for walks to random places with your girlfriend and you catch rare Pokémon together. You can never go wrong with split-screen Halo. My girlfriend and I go though all of them every year or so. My GF and I are currently playing through Breath of the Wild. She's pretty new to gaming but she loves the exploration, climbing, hunting, and gathering resources, loot. Whenever she gets in over her head in a difficult fight I'll take over and deal with the bad guys. My GF isn't much of a gamer. But we play LA. Noire. I do the driving and shooting, etc. And she loves the crime aspect and trying to figure out how to solve said crime and who is guilty and whatnot. That, and we also play Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune on the Switch if you're into that stuff. Lastly, check out Jackbox Party Pack. You play with your phone and it's great for multiple players too. Warframe is a good one. It's free to boot. Honestly, I feel like an understated couple game would be SimCity. You can kinda of faff about doing your own thing, but you can also collaborate. Another great game idea is a game that you can trade off easily. I think Resident Evil 4 is good for this. And finally, any multiplayer RPG of sorts can be a great way to bond. World of Warcraft. I got my wife and I to make a Night Elf Rogue N Hunter. Needless to say, when it came time to upgrade our computers, she got the new graphics card, the 22-in monitor, the gaming chair. What was left in our computer budget for me was a mousepad. A Boba Fett mousepad. Needless to say, I OT the better end of the deal. Me and the wife just finished Divinity 2. She generally doesn't like turn-based RPGs, but I managed to talk her into trying it. It ended up being the best game we ever played together. Most couples games end up becoming frustrating very quickly, looking at you Overcooked, so it was nice to play a game where we actually had the time to discuss strategy and adjust to changing situations.